Hello, and welcome to this video overview for week number 8 and 9 of University Seminar 275 Scientific Ethics. Week number 8 and 9 correspond to March 4th through 17th of 2024. The inspirational idea for this week comes from a quote from Morgan Freeman found on the internet, which isn't always completely truthful. While trying to verify that Morgan Freeman actually said this, it became clear that this is a bit of misinformation. However, I like the quote, and because we're talking about deepfake technology in this week's Ethical Dilemma in Science, I would like to use deepfake text-to-speech technology to read the quote in a crude Morgan Freeman voice.
Just because I disagree with you does not mean that I hate you. We need to relearn that in our society.
So again, the quote, and reason I like it, is because it emphasizes that it's fine for us to disagree with one another. And this is something that is difficult to see in our increasingly polarized society. But we need to be able to learn from one another, and that means that we have to be able to respectfully disagree with each other. In this week's Ethical Dilemma in Science, we're going to take a look at deepfake technology, which in January 2024 resulted in explicit images of the singer Taylor Swift and robocalls that falsely told voters in New Hampshire not to vote in the primary. Okay, we do not have any assignments due this week. Please recognize that the personal ethical philosophy paper that was assigned a couple weeks ago and the oral presentation that was assigned last week are due the Monday after spring break. And so my goal is that you will have completed those by the end of this week before you leave on spring break. As mentioned on the previous slide, on Monday, March 18th, the Monday after spring break, we have 2 assignments due, and hopefully you'll be able to do that before you leave on spring break. But the personal ethical philosophy paper that was assigned a couple of weeks ago, as well as the first of the oral presentation recordings, should scientists have a responsibility for how their research is used in the future, are due the Monday after spring break. Following that, on Monday, March 25th, healthcare reform as a public health imperative, which will be introduced this week. And then finally, on April 1st, the draft of your Ethical Dilemma in Science project is due so that I can provide you with feedback and you have time to revise it and get a final version in that will be shared with your classmates in the discussion board at the end of the semester. So this week, in the topics that we're going to cover, we're going to continue on by looking at medicine and medical ethics. For Monday, March 4th, we're going to take a look at understanding clinical studies in order to be able to understand the development of a new drug. On Wednesday, March 6th, we're going to take a look at why medications cost so much and the relationship between prescription brand name drugs and generic drugs. And finally, on Friday, March 8th, we're going to take a look at Mark Cuban's new online pharmacy that was launched in 2022 that is designed to lower prescription drug costs and improve access to medications by making generic medications more easily available. To pull these topics, we have an essay, Healthcare Reform as a Public Health Imperative, and we'll have a short video that will introduce this assignment that's available to you. Week number 9 of the spring 2024 semester is Arcadia University's spring break, and so I'm hopeful that you're going to be able to use that time away from the academic environment and not have to work on any assignments for your classes. So again, please try to complete that by the end of week number 8 so that you can enjoy yourself during spring break. As always, if you've got any questions at all, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I am here to support your success this semester. Thank you. Have a great week. Have a wonderful, restful, and enjoyable spring break, and I will see you in week number 10.